In this video, I'm going to show you how you can become rich and why it's actually easier than you might think. Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. How are you guys doing this morning? It's actually very cold where I'm at, but I'm actually doing really well. And yes, in today's video, I'm going to go over every strategy that I have for you in order for you to become rich. And I think it's a lot easier than people might make it out to be. But, and so I want to go over, kind of my tips as to how you can become rich. And honestly, let's just jump right into it. It starts with your mindset. You know what I mean? What are you feeding your mind on a day-to-day basis, right? Because, I believe that our diet doesn't only consist of food that we eat, but rather it also includes what we're watching and what we're listening to. And so this can have either a positive influence on our wealth or a negative influence on our wealth. You know what I mean? My family didn't have, the most money growing up, you know what I mean? But I am here to change that. And, it starts with your mind. What do you believe? What are the kind of some of the self-beliefs that you have within yourself about money? What are the beliefs that you have around money? Because in reality, life is made up of what we believe in. And so everything that we believe in, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, meaning that everything that we believe in manifests as itself, you know what I mean? And so this is why, you have to view yourself as rich, you know what I mean? You have to already know that you're rich. My brother once told me, like, man, why are you making videos about, telling people that you're rich when you don't really have a lot of money? And I said, because I am in a rich man's mindset. I have a rich man's mindset, meaning that I'm feeding my mind very positive things. I'm treating myself as if I'm a rich person. You know what I mean? And this can be a really big way in terms of actually manifesting abundance of money in your life, is viewing yourself as high value. You know what I mean? You have to truly know your worth, and you have to really believe that you can make a lot of money. You have to truly believe that you can make a lot of money, and you have to believe that you can become rich, But one of the ways that you can become rich is through understanding that, our belief systems literally create our reality. And so one of the ways that you can help with this is getting rid of some of the self-limiting beliefs that you once had about money. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to make this amount, or I can't make this amount. The more and more we say I can't, right, the more and more that life is actually manifesting itself, right? This is why people stay in jobs that they don't really like, because they think that if they leave, and they're not going to be able to make an abundance amount of money. They're not going to be able to make as much money as if they were in the job, you know what I mean? And so this is what's holding a lot of people back. Another thing that I can suggest is following your heart. You know what I mean? Find something that you love to do. This can be pretty, it can be difficult for some people, but when we practice stillness and we're able to kind of just, when we practice stillness and we get into presence, right, this can help us find out a lot about who we are, right? And it can really help us in deciding what we actually want to do with our lives. And so I found that meditation has helped me tremendously when, in terms of, meditations helped me tremendously in terms of being able to find out what it is I want to do. And And it can be a very good way for you as well to, you know, understand what your life path and your purpose is. You know what I mean? And so I think that part of it is really following your heart. You know, the universe reveals its deepest secrets to those who dare to follow their hearts. You know what I mean? And it's true. You will start to see abundance of money flow into your life when you're actually doing something that you want to do, because you're feeling good. You know, that's another way that you can become rich is, you know, already feel like, you know, treat yourself like you're wealthy, right? And I'm not saying spend your money a lot. You know, you can be frugal with your money, but every once in a while, you know, treat yourself, right? It's never a bad thing to do. And never think about the money. You know what I mean? Never think about how the money is an issue. You know what I mean? There will be times where I have literally almost no money in my bank account, but I'll still buy things that I want, because I know that money is always going to come back to me. And I always, you know, I'm always being gifted money from the universe because I give. You know what I mean? That's another key thing as well. How many people can you help? I think this can be huge in terms of manifesting abundance, because when you help other people, you know what I mean, the universe sees that you're giving, and so the universe will want to give back to you as well. And you know, I am affirmations have been huge for me as well, right? Saying to myself in the mirror, literally looking myself in the mirror with eye contact, saying I am abundant, I am rich, right? I am prosperous, I am free. Because, you know, being free is our birthright. And so, you know, shout out to Bob Proctor. He said, if you don't know who Bob Proctor is, he pretty much, he was in the film The Secret, and he's like a mentor of, you know, manifesting your dream life. And he stated that if you want to fully understand the law of attraction, you have to understand first the law of vibration. The law of vibration is the law of attraction, and that's what he was talking about. And so the law of vibration states that everything is energy, meaning everything vibrates at a certain frequency. And so because of this, right, what we listen to and what we tell ourselves is actually being reprogrammed into our subconscious mind. See, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these self-limiting beliefs that we have taken on aren't really ours, right? We've been passed on. The self-limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves more than likely have been passed on through family members, you know, whether that be siblings or parents, as well as friends, you know what I mean? Friends, you know, even people who you go to school with, right? Some of these self-limiting beliefs, people say, oh, you know, it's just super hard to be rich nowadays, you know what I mean? And when people say that, you know, it goes into your subconscious mind, especially when you're very young, right? That's why a lot of us are programmed through conditioning to believe that money doesn't really grow on trees, when in reality it does, you know, not literally, but there's always an abundance of money, right? Think about it. Someone prints that, you know, somebody prints money. And so because of this, there's never going to be a less amount for you, right? The world, that's another thing. You have to look at the world as abundant. Meaning that you can't be like, oh, you know, if there's already this much millionaires, how am I going to be one too? You know, that's not really how the universe works. The universe is always abundant. There's always enough resources for everybody. And so, you know, when you say that, oh, how is there this much money for this many millionaires? It's like, there's a lot of millionaires and billionaires out there who we don't even know about, right? Who just aren't really on social media, right? Because a lot of billionaires don't, you know, they don't really need that stuff, to be honest. But yeah, so just, you know, it comes down to how you view yourself, right? What are you telling yourself every single day? What are the type of things that you're listening to? Are you listening to things that are going to promote self-limiting beliefs on your subconscious mind? You know, what are you telling yourself on a day-to-day basis, right? I am affirmations, like I said, have been huge for me. Find out something that you really love to do, right? Think of whatever it is, playing music, right? Drawing, doing art, knitting, whatever it is. Find out what you love to do. And eventually, the more and more you start to do what you love, you're already living the life that you want to. You know, you're already living a life of abundance and prosperity because you're following your heart. And eventually you're going to be able to find ways that you can profit from doing things that you love to do, our gifts, right? That's what we call our gifts, things that we love to do, our talents, right? And so eventually, through doing what you love every single day, find a way to implement what you love every single day into your life, even if you're working, right? When I was working, my job that I used to work at, my 9 to 5, I was still making daily videos, right? I was making videos every single day before I went to work. And so, you'll eventually find ways that you can start profiting from your, whatever you love to do. And so, that as well as, and if you don't know what you love to do, practice meditation. It's been huge for me, like I said. And, just practice stillness, practice being present. And the more and more we practice presence is the more and more we're, clear on what it is that we want and what it is that we want to do. And lastly, just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Don't be attached to a certain outcome. I think this is one of the most important things as well. Because if you're doing what you love, right, the money's going to find its way to you, and so don't be super attached to an outcome, right? If you're not seeing a lot of money super fast into your bank account, right? The last thing that you want to do is say, man, where is it? When is it coming? Because this actually slows down the manifestation process. Rather, if you're grateful for what you already have, the universe is going to want to grant you more of what you're already grateful for, right? And so, try this every night before you go to bed. Try putting your hand over your heart, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I am grateful for having a roof over my head, food to eat, and water to drink. This is what I say every night. And then say 3 things that you're grateful for that you don't have yet, but act as if you already have it. Know that you already have it. Because every thought that we put out into the universe, it's already manifested. And so this means that we can already manifest. We can say that we have these things because we already do. If it's a thought, right, it can create our reality. And so just say 3 more things that you're grateful for that you don't already have, right? And this is very powerful because right before you go to bed is one of the most powerful times that your subconscious mind is active. And so, this can go send a signal straight into the universe to really help you manifest your dream life. And so that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, guys. That's going to be my video on how to be rich. I also have a couple other videos on how to become rich as well. I also have, not how to be rich. This is going to be how to be rich, but I have other videos on becoming rich and abundant. I'll just say, I have other videos on how you can become rich as well, besides this one. And they're very key, they're very important videos, and they're videos that are, that can also really help you as well. So make sure to check them out. I'm going to have a playlist in my description box below, but if you want to follow me on my social media, they're going to be all right here. My Instagram is @NoahIsArk. My Twitter is @NoahCark, and my TikTok is @NoahCark as well. I just actually posted a TikTok, so go ahead and check it out. It's how to become self-confident, how to gain self-confidence. And with that being said, my beautiful souls, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night. Wait, actually, before I go, I do want to say how grateful I am for the support that I've been getting on my videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm just super grateful because I've had a spike in viewership really the past month, and it's been amazing. I've just gained so much support and love from you guys, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every day. And have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, my friends, brothers and sisters, and peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.